Hello and welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Solo, a Star Wars story. I thought I would check it out. I wasn't that excited about this movie. I found it was unnecessary. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so the fact that they were making a movie about Han Solo didn't really excite me at all. The trailers didn't really give me, hype to see this movie. A lot of people were speculating that the movie would fall apart because they had to change directors and Ron Howard had to come in and basically reshoot the whole movie. So I went in there with low expectations and I walked out pleasantly surprised. Alden, and I can't even pronounce his name, not even going to try. The guy who plays Han Solo, he was solid. I didn't think that he would, do the name injustice or anything like that, but I thought he was a cool guy. I figured that's how Han Solo would be as a youngster, always getting into trouble and being very arrogant. The fact that they tried to give his name a backstory didn't really work for me. I would have rather they just not addressed it at all. The movie, it was slow to start, but like when he met Chewie, I thought it really picked up after that. And I thought that was the best thing about the movie, just Han and Chewie, chatting with each other, and also Lando. But just the way that they meet each other, Han and Chewie, it was pretty cool. And from the moment that they met, Han had his back, and he trusted Chewie. He didn't trust a lot of people, but he trusted Chewie from the get go, and that was really cool. Just seeing them, bond, and because you see them in all the other Star Wars movies. Woody Harrelson played a character named Tobias Beckett. He was a smuggler who Han worked with, and I thought Harrelson was pretty good. Whenever he showed up on screen, he was a cool character. Real shady, somebody you don't really want to trust, and Han learned a lot from him. It was good seeing him. Donald Glover as Lando, he was smooth. Just the way he looked at the camera and his movements was cool. He was the coolest guy in the room every time. He couldn't stand Han, called him Han a couple of times, and then he had his own droid, which he had a weird relationship with. But it was just cool seeing them interact with each other. The secondary characters, they were okay. They didn't have much to do. So, they weren't in the movie that long. I would say the weakest part of the movie is that there's really no villain. It's a heist movie, but it's not like they're stealing from someone in particular. So, the villain is supposed to be Paul Bettany, and he's not in the movie enough. I think he's in 3 scenes, and he's just on the borderline of crazy. And his face has all these scars, and you could tell when he gets angry, the scars open up and it starts lighting up. And that was a cool effect, but he just wasn't in the movie enough. He was a little weird and strange, and it would have been fun to just see more interactions with him. But overall, the movie is okay. You don't have to be a big Star Wars fan to enjoy it. I don't understand Star Wars fans in general. They just hate everything that's not the original stuff. But again, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I didn't go in with high expectations. I just went in and wanted to see what the movie was about. And when it was over, I had a smile on my face, and I was like, that was okay. So I'm not going to tell you rush out and go see it. But if you're interested in Star Wars, if you're interested in Han Solo, go check it out. If you're a big fan of Chewbacca like I am, I like Chewie. He's a cool character. Go check it out. Solo, Star Wars story. Let me know what you think. Thanks for listening. Deuces.